Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Joseph's Technicolor Experience. So, I was supposed to upload yesterday, and things ended up happening that were out of my control. So, there's that. And I haven't uploaded in 3 weeks. There's also reasons to that. But I'm not here to give you excuses. I'm just here to give you the good talk. So, tonight's episode, I'm rightfully naming, and as you can see, I'm tired. It's been a long day. Um, I'm rightfully naming the Midnight Gospel, and here's why. All right, I'm here to give you some good news, okay? Just as I've always tried to throughout this channel's short existence. But yeah. So what is the good news? The good news is that you're here, and you're able to hear this. One of the most underrated ways of taking care of ourselves in today's modern era is thankfulness. And as much as some big names in the self-help community and others, whether it be religious or whatever, they've talked about gratitude. And gratitude, my friends, is a superpower. It's something that is almost, in a sense, I mean, I wouldn't call it godlike, but it's definitely, because God, I feel like God is thankful, but I mean, thankful to who? He's probably got the same energy as that, as gratitude. But I digress. The point being is, when it comes down to it, I think that gratitude is the one thing that brings us closest to God, you know, as far as that's concerned, because it brings our being, our very souls almost, and the feelings that we have within ourselves to a higher state, you know. So I bring you that truth today, is that being gratitude, being the gratitude of the moment, being the gratitude of the day. There are many things to be thankful for every single day, and many times we take it for granted, especially in the times that seem harder, and when we're very busy, and when life seems to get in the way, and when friends and family don't seem to have time for you, and when people that you really want to hear from or love don't have time for you or don't want to see you. In these moments, and in the moment, and whether they be good or bad or just boring, we ought to be grateful and be thankful and be looking actively, and I mean searching for things to be thankful for. I think one of the biggest problems with advice today is that much of it is given with the idea of passivity, almost. Not necessarily passivity on the receiving end, but more so passivity on the end that gives it. Because people like to get on the internet, just like myself, and we talk to people, whether it be hundreds of thousands or even just a few. We expect the good news or the gospel, right, to get to them, and for them to just the listener to do something with it. But in all reality, I think that we as talking heads on the internet ought to do a better job of encouraging you to be active in it, and whatever it is, whether it be me talking about gratitude, or Alan about talking about love, or and granted that he does a good job. I really like his stuff. If you guys like looking at relationship stuff and everything, I'd say watch the School of Life. It's a great channel. Gives a shout out to them. Gives multiplicities of good pieces of information for how to navigate relationships with people. So there's that, or other people on the interwebs. You can name them and you can think of them. But anyway, I'm just going to keep this one short tonight, guys. Thank you so much for those of you that have been following me and watching me on YouTube and my YouTube journey. I know I haven't been super consistent, and I'm trying to get my life together on that one, but we'll see. I think the way to combat this, though, is probably to just start uploading a lot more. I'm gonna do it more consistently on certain days of the week, but it's definitely, I think the answer is to start making more videos, because for me, this is more so, I'm just doing this because I have things I want to share with you guys. It's not necessarily for me to make a gain out of it. Now, granted, it would be cool to get hundreds of millions of people to watch me, and or just millions of people to watch me, and get hundreds of thousands of views, which is great, and likes and shares and subscribes and whatever. But you know what? That's not what I'm here for. Okay, I just want you guys to know that I truly do care about each and every one of you that's watching, okay? And I wish you the best, and may you all be blessed by God and beloved by Him. So anyways, yeah, I think that's it for tonight. Thanks, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe.